After spending the last hour and a half and the entire week rewatching the first 2 hours of Mark Passio's Natural Law Seminar, I thought, well, first off, that's kind of an anomaly for this channel. Usually it's just reactions, and sometimes we find reactions like over on X, An0maly. We did. He acknowledged our existence. We appreciate that. We can't do much more with it than that, so thank you. 9-minute masterpiece, 9mm. I'm thinking this is gonna bring up stuff to discuss. So, if you're just looking for a song, go check this out and come back. I mean, we'd wait, but that's inappropriate. You could pause and just start up. Otherwise, it might get paused a lot. A fair warning there. No quarter given.
Remember.
Oh, and I'm in a really positive place to look at all sides equally critically today. Still feeling a little disappointment that, everyone's favorite leader implied mainstream media has value. I can't get off that kick. It's just been bugging me. It's like, really? How unaware are you of what happened? And it seems very. Okay, just saying. We can rip on everybody. I'm not taking sides on this one. I want to take humanity's side.
Remember when the governments and the corporations connected? 2020 fear campaign to get everybody injected. Close the gyms and schools while all of the liquor stores unaffected. Cause the ones who didn't make 20 billion off of depression.
Oh shit, yeah, 17 seconds in. That is par for the course over here. I was talking about this in another way the other day. These are so good at getting people in line and controlling them and spying on them. And let's see where they've been. All of that tech. But they can't get rid of people scamming you. And you're going to allow your entire control system to take place in this. But they can't get rid of phone scammers. I mean, I'm mocking all who can't understand that. Because, I mean, really, do you need a science degree to figure that out? That if they're not willing to take care of the shitty side of it, you probably shouldn't let them use it to control you with? Or, as I was saying in another video, are you so willing to have something serve you and you think someone's got to take care of you that you just don't care? Because that's probably why we allowed funerals and sacred moments to get trampled on. But boy, we kept the flow of drugs going to addicts like you wouldn't believe.
Connected 2020 fear campaign to get everybody injected. Close the gyms and schools while all of the liquor stores unaffected. Cause the ones who didn't make 20 billion off of depression. Neo took the red pill, now fatties just take Ozempic. Pharmaceuticals control your commercials, bitch get the message. Tell you that they're gonna clear up your skin and make you feel special. While the side effects is maybe they might collapse your intestine. Wake the fuck up, this should be an IQ test.
Why is that? Come on. Oh, this is fire. We like it. Me, myself, and I, and on these three goofballs I rely. All opinions that they give are for entertainment purposes only. But, I mean, how can you read any of the small print? Oh, wait. That's why the money back guarantee works, because you don't read the small print, do you? You let the Bernays-esque mind control advertising work, but you never read the small print. If the list of shit is worse than what you're trying to cure, you in the wrong spot. You just are. For a rare small percentage, it probably is needed. I'm not hating on it all. But boy, oh boy, does this thing hit home. And we're only 30 seconds in. Shit.
Test and wake the fuck up. This should be a IQ test. I'm the realest poet, guess this is my haiku flex. I'ma teach you how the world really operates, listen up. You don't own your property because bankers do in the gov. Interest rates on your mortgages, bankers raking it up. Even if you pay it off, you got property taxes, son. If you sell the house, the profits are taxed and you pay the plug. Every transaction's a robbery, they stealing your stuff. They push multiculturalism, disguise it as activism. Cause if everyone is fighting, they'll make a bang for their buck. It's divide and conquer, the quiet scholar will rise and follow. I put faith in Jesus Christ, plus I'm done denying the Father. I got God on my side, so how could I ever lose? Streets are filled with these demons who'd rob a mom for her shoes. Chuck Berry rock and rolled and Etta James sang the blues.
Well, let's go back for a second because for the set who is offended, I just came from hours of Mark Passio, and boy, being offended by anything that could be morally sound, that's a tough position to take, isn't it? Turning your kids loose in the kitty litter box, righteous. Morally sound decision making, gross and ugly. The entire world is inverted in my personal opinion, and we are a long ways from okay. And I highly recommend the entire Mark Passio natural law system to start deciphering why we aren't willing to save ourselves.
And the Father, I got God on my side, so how could I ever lose? Streets are filled with these demons who'd rob a mom for her shoes. Chuck Berry rock and rolled and Etta James sang the blues. An0maly was a goat in this game and gave you the truth. Started rapping in my car when nobody gave a hoot. Then competed with the news and garnered 1 billion views. Kurt Warner when I wanna, an underdog with the juice. Ram through any obstacle, baby, I got the proof. Hold up, I'm not done.
At Granger,
And there you go, a minute 32 into a song, and T-Mobile thinks you better get yourself a brand new version of the control system. And then it's just bullshit. And like I said, I got an update that screwed up my ad blocker, and now I'm seeing some conspiracy theory that if I turn on my ad blocker, YouTube going to take and spike my CPU or something. I don't know if that's true, and I'm not tech enough to know it. I know that dude's a douchebag, though. And I know this song's a banger. I like it. But what a rude interruption. So I would just say I highly recommend looking past commercial advertising and acknowledging that the commercial advertising is a desperate attempt to manipulate you. The artist, on the other hand, is trying to deliver some information that could be beneficial. It's weird which way the platform supports it.
I'm not done. This poem's just begun. The history that they taught you in school is just a movie plot. Joe Biden's fucking old, he got duty spots. Even Trump's have control, that's a useful op. But that's a little too deep. So
all right, I will go there because I'm a little pissed off at him. It depends. I mean, I don't align with the president aligning with the Warp Speed people or the Palatine whatever project. And I believe that's what this complaint and prop is about right now. So I don't really want to have opinions put anyone in jail. You get to be as dumb as you fucking want to be. You certainly shouldn't get punished for speech. Because if I can't hear it, I should stop listening and go crawl in that hole. Ask daddy government to protect me. But I certainly don't need uptight neighbors telling me what to think or do, as long as I'm not doing harm to any of them. And I believe that, yeah, there is some issues, and I'm pretty sure he ain't my friend. Do I side with the side that has more traditional value rhetoric? Yes. I don't want cat boxes in the schools. I think that is miles past where we should be. But I'm not a fan. I definitely separate myself from the cult of personality because ending human bondage and suffering and the war machine was tip top of my list. And it don't seem like we're doing that at all. So shame on the system that lied to us to get us to this point.
But that's a little too deep, so I won't explain it. I could lose half my audience just for telling the truth. This world is wicked, reality is the proof. They held most of the world for ransom and told you to get injected with synthetic mRNA and threaten those who refuse. What's the history lesson in your school gonna say about that? If they lying about the present, of course they lie about the past. The pharmacy as controlled as the politician. The colleges have been sold to the highest bidder. I'm a sinner, so I pray for forgiveness, made me a Christian. Have a long way to go, but got cardio for the distance, yeah. Intuition, ambition, persistence, my flow like...
I have to stand and fight. I don't get to run. I smoke too much. But just like the cult that came to my door trying to spread a control system to me, sometimes you just got to face your demons and fight back.
Cardio for the distance, yeah. Intuition, ambition, persistence. My flow like trace minerals, give the masses nutrition. I done broke generational chains, escape like magician. Beat the odds like a lottery winner without a ticket. I'm the sickest. Scratched at the healthiest, wealthiest, I'm ridiculous. I blast past these elves on the shelf that they try to trick you with. Industry plans to act like mosquitoes. You all puppets, it's looking like Cousin Skeeter. They so eager to put me in a camp like I was a Uyghur. They don't know what race I am, but I'm winning, I'm Derek Jeter, get it? I'm ambiguous, never mind I'm an anomaly. Got a billion views with news and might quit to start doing comedy. I'm a prodigy who should probably chill and start rapping modestly. But for now I'm laughing at you, not with you, that means it's mockery. This isosceles, angles you couldn't reach with a sponsorship from NASA, SpaceX, or that Bezos one that they mock you with. B.O.B. got canceled for flat earth. The industry turned on him and made him work. I ain't getting into Prince, Michael Jackson, and Kanye, but if you really get curious, you can search. Americans really brainwashed, listen up. They convince you to chop off the skin and nerves of your son. Snip, snip, right at birth, an injectable full of drugs. Traumatized and abused, yet the parents calling it love. That's what happens when you stop really thinking and get complacent. Trust the doctors cause they sold you a Rockefeller creation. An0maly, the flow smoother than silk. Cool and chill when I'm rhyming and educating my ilk. Lord Rothschild told the UK to pasteurize milk. Now the raw form is demonized, told you it makes you ill. Really? Now they tell you that pesticide spray is healthy. Everybody fat and sick, yet the profits making them wealthy. I'm a stealthy individual trying to dodge the scams, while the government be robbing my pockets for Uncle Sam. Fund the Ukraine war so they could kill Europeans. Fund the Middle East and trick you, they really just hating Jesus. Got your church captured too, yeah, half these pastors are evil. Tell you God wants you to bury innocent kids in cement. They be demons who politically captured, acting like peaceniks. I ain't buying what they speaking while women's head steady leaking. Most our allies wouldn't mind to bomb churches into the cement. They be acting like they friends while the media says it's defense. I should really stop my preaching and go and read up Ephesians. That's the paradox of life, we all human and we have weakness. So I pray to God that he could forgive me for all my sin, cause I don't deserve this life. Despite the odds, I win, win, win. I've made mistakes and wiped the pain away. Your son is safe today, but I can't escape the holy takeaway. The Lord intends to make my life been spinning fast. Wanna get it back on a little track to the moon. Now that the middle class isn't getting cash and the rich attacking my spoon. I'm trying to eat, bro, but you taxing me. Insurance scam is a burden and inflation robbing our nation while all the bankers cashing our apathy. And if you ever notice how they're doing it, you will get smeared in the press. I ain't even trying to go and act stressed. Health is wealth, I'm trying to feel blessed. Yes, the chaos only makes us stronger and better. I ain't no major label rapper who makes songs for the devil. That artist cash advance is really just a loan from the industry. And then they own your soul, make you clones for the industry. My technique is immortal, my lyrics open a portal that you couldn't.
Now, within the natural law seminar, it talks about certain things being in place, pre-existing conditions that ensure, let's say, an outcome. And I think that's why the idea of the Illuminati, Luciferian contract control system exists, as this shadowy story to warn you that selling out ensures that you're going to go to nonstop parties. They're going to go throw sex, drugs, and control at you, and then they're going to try to rob you the whole way. And if that don't seem evil and devil-like, I don't know what it is. But in the end, they're just greedy fuckers that want to control you. And the boiling frog to keep you signing is the scary ass devil horn story. Now they serve a Luciferian system, but really it's about the pre-existing conditions of you need to sign control of yourself away. You bind yourself to another. That's never state of control is never free, right? You sell out. I'm talking about it a lot. We respect the independent artist willing to say it the way it is. I'm, as always, willing to lose whoever. The first time they're like, oh, I hate you, I'm gone. I'm like, well, you must have joined a personality cult where I did like, that Palatine, whatever control system, that shit's real. You can cry all you want about it. You don't really want that. You don't really want that in place and then your enemies get control of it, do you? Are you so naive that you think your side can't ever lose? That's a tough fucking position to take there.
Health is wealth, I'm trying to feel blessed, yes. The chaos only makes us stronger and better. I ain't no major label rapper who makes songs for the devil. The artist cash advance is really just a loan from the industry. And then they own your soul, make you clones for the industry. My technique is immortal, my lyrics open a portal that you couldn't comprehend with $1 billion from Soros. The right wing got donors too. You think your favorite Republican ain't controlled like who? Damn, most right wing media controlled opposition. They sold to the system and played their role to hold you and hit you. If you ever get to the root of who controls politicians, they hate you just as much as liberals. I know cause I'm different. I think they get mad cause to keep the road to the riches, the audience should always think that the show isn't scripted. They care more about investors and donors who hidden. You don't even know they exist, but they own the whole business. I kept it real in this game, with the Lord as my witness. They acting like I don't have a gift, like an orphan on Christmas. They don't sign me because they signed a dork who will listen, so they can leverage money and fame till that dork is submissive.
That's the weirdest thing, but I got to explain because this is where, because the channel has got acknowledgement, An0maly being one of them. They just maybe watch the reaction and say something, but I'm not stupid. I'm over on X. I'm over on other places. That's how you start engaging in the interaction. But that's like implying at some point that I'm ready to go any farther than just this. And I'm not. And I think the problem is everyone wants as much as they can get as fast as they can get it. But I'm like, I don't even know who I am yet out here. 4 years in, and I'm just positive that I have bigger hope for it all than, hey, that's a good song we could dance to. You could go get that everywhere else. But then it's like a track like this. You could go get a safe, watered down version of these ideas, especially partisan. Boy, both sides take this song, split it in half, and tell you how the other side's wrong about something. Never once looking in the mirror, calling out their own shortcomings or their own failures. Now, I would say this artist is putting it in the bars. I'm hoping I'm putting it in the reactions, and I hope others find inspiration by that. And what more could you possibly want? They don't pay you to do that. They pay you to perpetuate whatever this fucking problem is we're living within.
You don't even know they exist, but they own the whole business. I kept it real in this game, with the Lord as my witness. They acting like I don't have a gift, like an orphan on Christmas. They don't sign me because they signed a dork who will listen, so they can leverage money and fame till that dork is submissive. Until you all think he's some legend or podcasting wizard, when really he's the dumber version of me who begs for his dinner. I'm just sharing the facts of y'all.
Shit! Oh, he said it better than I ever could. But that's it. Because it appears that this gig is good for meeting people, but bad for revenue generation outside begging. And if you're willing to do that, then you probably should be willing just to sell out. Take that funding. And screw everyone over yourself. I could never do that. No. Nope.
Legend or podcasting wizard, when really he's the dumber version of me who begs for his dinner. I'm just sharing the facts. If y'all are offended, I don't give a flying fuck. It's time for you to get better. I'm the artist who never got the credit for being legend. With my pen, I document history like Professor. I'ma win. The world is my oyster like I'm Magellan. Do it big like Lizzo before she started investing in a gym. Get played like a flute inside of her mouth or a Tamagotchi. My honest hobby is Nagasaki. I ain't rhyming poppy, no lottie-dottie. I'm trying to body. I was broke in my 20s, rode a bus, no Maserati. Now I'm acting kinda cocky, cause all the phonies who block me looking at their phone and know who spit honest and who's the hottest. It's the same one they tried to shove inside of the closet. Harry Potter in the cupboard, under the stairs forgotten. They tried to leave me alone so nobody here could watch me. Just the two of us. Honestly, me and God was a squadron. He led me out, knew I had lightning trapped in a bottle. Say you're welcome in English. In Spanish, I say de nada. I hear the nervous in your laugh. It's fake, I call you Kamala. All these vaccine artists, I tame them like they Impala. Trying to Djokovic me, I'm Kyrie Irving, don't bother. You looking.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, this right here, I have a coworker, and now is I don't mean to be mean, but the truth is the truth, and he has to accept the fact that he wanted to go something and pleasure himself so much that he was willing to not question what they put in his body. Oh man, we need stuff put in us all the time. I am not that guy. Boy, you don't understand. All opinions are for entertainment purposes only. But my coworker has buyer's remorse. We can talk about that. I'm pretty sure he's willing to sit down with me and discuss it, but I don't exploit people. But yeah, it's just one of many, 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 many out there who, if you look at get a move on if you've been putting it off. Yeah, no. Especially if you look into what the financial gains from testing really mean. Then you'll find out why they've always been, yeah, that's what the flu shot's about. Should have just built up some natural immunity, but screw it. Give me shit I don't understand.
I hear the nervous in your laugh. It's fake, I call you Kamala. All these vaccine artists, I tame them like they Impala. Trying to Djokovic me, I'm Kyrie Irving, don't bother. You looking goofy wearing a mask while carrying Prada. How the heck the elites get the sheep to swallow their fodder and get mad at the people who trying to save them from slaughter? You forced mass toddlers and vaccinated your daughters at the age of 3 because the rectangle screen made you wanna. In the press, I see all the snakes and all the iguanas. I'm a prophet, pH, alkaline like my aqua. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Rest in peace, Aaron Carter. Even Quan and Mac.
It's because, is it what? All the problems exist. Is that deep? That deep? Isn't there a little rabbit hole where we, acid alkaline, if you're too acidic, bad things take place, but if it get a base and it kind of. Ooh, I'd have to ask Ann. She knows that stuff, not me. But boy, there's some depth of bars here. He's hitting everything cool.
In the press, I see
all. Cool as a subjective term to describe the dystopian future we're heading quickly into. Cool for the channel to reflect upon. Piss poor for us to live through.
Your daughter's at the age of 3 because the rectangle screen made you wanna. In the press, I see all the snakes and all the iguanas. I'm a prophet, pH, alkaline like my aqua. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Rest in peace, Aaron Carter. Even Quan and Mac Miller are fallen soldiers to pharma. In the rural streets daily, we losing brothers and fathers in the hood. Gang violence and ever-expanding problems. The elites open the border hoping that if you swallow fentanyl or don't have kids, they'll replace you with those who wanna do the hard labor jobs or vote for Joe and Kamala. You think I'm lying? The truth is flowing like lava. They script a movie so goofies think it's a product of the fantasy, but man, our reality is the novel. Poison kids and elderly till your loved ones feeding through bottles. I'm the MVP that no one expected. I'm Iguodala, Michael Venom Page. I put on a show when I hit the center stage. All I need is 3 lines to capitalize like the letter H. I influence more with Instagram reels than most major label artists have ever done with a deal. I built my brand from nothing, told you I wasn't bluffing. Had the whole system rigging my game and I still won it. I can make this an hour-long song if I really want it. I'm unlimited, that's why I make dividends when I slumber. If I took the worst line in this song and gave it to you, it would be the best bar that you ever spit in the booth. There be levels to this game. What's a rebel to a saint?
That's bold. That was a bold flex. Now, of course, this channel has a little bit of depth on this subject, and we won't even, there's the mainstream version of edgy. We even disowned one of those artists recently. But then we've got a couple examples of edgy. I mean, we've got a few, I'm pretty sure I got a couple Masonic rappers on the channel that are just incredible occulted knowledge in their bars and stuff. So I would say we have dipped into controversial pools before, but this is up there. This is sweet. I mean, this is I wouldn't even compare it. Yeah, this is very good. At the same time, you could look at a more one-sided version of super advanced lyrical content over in the Immortal Technique stuff. Whew, there's something being said there, too. So don't... very nice flex. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Bold.
Long song if I really want it. I'm unlimited, that's why I make dividends when I slumber. If I took the worst line in this song and gave it to you, it would be the best bar that you ever spit in the booth. There be levels to this game. What's a rebel to a saint? You think you hot now, but really you a devil in the rain. God's flood's coming, I don't think umbrella's gonna save. Need an arc in your heart or an elevator for brains. And a spirit in your blood, I can hear it from above. Sound like an orchestra where the angels sing with the doves. I'm calm and I'm steady, yet I'm armed and I'm ready. I'm a one-man opera like Andre Bocelli, that's enough. This is a poem for mankind. Put this message in a capsule and open it. Steady, yet I'm armed and I'm ready. I'm a one-man opera like Andre Bocelli.
He threw orange in there just because he could? We were watching a lot of Harry Mack. And Harry Mack will tell you right, he was like, I don't do orange. I don't need to do orange no more. And then he's got a standard operating procedure for orange. I just think it's cool because there's all the people like, orange. Nothing rhymes with orange. Dude, they've been rhyming with orange forever. The hell are you talking about? They just throw that shit in there. They can pull it from the tree. They can fresh squeeze it. They can peel it and bite right into it. They'll rhyme the word orange with the juices squirting from it and then make it 3 levels deep in the fucking cipher. This is the part. We can dislike it, but as an art form, holy shit, it is as complicated and cool as any. I much respect. I'm certainly glad Fallen Ass Backwards into hip-hop, rap, and especially this style is just a main part of the channel. Boy, I'm grateful.
Need an arc in your heart or an elevator for brains. And a spirit in your blood, I can hear it from above. Sound like an orchestra where the angels sing with the doves. I'm calm and I'm steady, yet I'm armed and I'm ready. I'm a one-man opera like Andre Bocelli, that's enough. This is a poem for mankind. Put this message in a capsule and open it when it's time.
Okay, yeah, maybe didn't rhyme with it, but use of it. And this was awesome. And then honestly, holy shit. I guess a 9-minute song makes for a 29-minute reaction. Fair enough. So, 7 months ago, that's not very long for a time capsule to sit, but there it is. An0maly, 9-minute masterpiece, I would say. Exceptional, and that actually ends around hour 2 of the experience for me. Now, I think personally, the Natural Law Seminar is well worth watching. But, you do you. hopefully you enjoyed. Check out the artist, please. First and foremost, as always. It appears that we're not going to make or break his career over here, but any little help will do. So, pay that shit forwards. Woof, that was cool. I enjoyed that immensely. Later.